Hello everybody, this is Zigzag Zog coming to you from Western Kentucky, and we are continuing our playthrough of XCOM Enemy Within featuring the Long War mod. And we are faced after our first Exalt mission. We've been lucky enough to avoid an air game since we didn't have any but one interceptor available for the longest time. Instead, we came up upon a light mission in Lyon, France, and it is an urban block. With that in mind, I brought a lot, hoping light just doesn't mean all mutons, which can always happen. But I took the opportunity with a light mission to bring some lower level troops, and you can tell because only two of them, Angela Merkel and Zhang, have any kind of nickname. So if they don't have a nickname yet, that means they're low level. And also we are sitting with a lot of low level medics, so it's time to push the medics. One medic, Rafael Nadal here, is coming along with us. And then we also, and he's got a little bit of extra armor to protect him. He's the one carrying the med kits. Both my medics will not be carrying med kits. I shouldn't need that many med kits on a, I better not need that many med kits on a light mission. Angela Merkel, she's along as our infantry, and she's, I think, the only one that is up for a promotion. She'll be along as a fire support infantry, so let's get in there and before I forget, get her promoted. Her initial perk is covering fire, and to dovetail right along with us, she's going to be promoted using opportunist. So she will be my expert anytime we're on Overwatch. She should be the one that gets the hit if anybody does. So there you go, Angela Mutti Merkel. And also Sandy Koufax is along as our engineer. He's bringing one of our two battle scanners, and the majority of everybody's bringing HE or flash bang grenades except for Angela Merkel, who has the lone AP grenade just in case we need it. Zhang is along, Chilung is along as our assault, and Serena Williams is along as our scout. She has one of the other laser rifles along with Sandy Koufax, our engineer. That's who I gave the laser rifles to. Hamm is along as our gunner, bringing along the light one, the auto laser, the one that doesn't hurt your mobility. That's what she's bringing along as a laser weapon. Urban block is not the ideal place that I like to use the Gatling laser, so one of these days we'll get it out there. And then Ruth is along with, she is able to provide some suppression, so I gave her some extra mags so she can do more than one suppression at a time before having to reload. And she, just as backup, is having a little smoke along just in case we run into that need. So there is the team. I'm hoping for a light mission. This is good enough. We're hoping to give some experience to some lower level troops here, especially the couple of medics, because I do think it's time. We're going to start getting officers promoted on here, and I'm thinking in this particular playthrough I'm probably going to lean on my medics a little bit as becoming those officers. I think the last time I played this game on my own, I was using infantry for the officers, so kind of thinking they can still get their one shot in and then still have a turn left to be the officer. But I'm going to be trying along my medics more this time, I believe. So let's get in there, see what kind of urban block map we're looking at.
Dropship has arrived.
France is sending an urgent
Nice
mission
urban
request.
setting.
Current updates from the ground indicate the aliens are moving within the city limits. We should get down there and secure the area as quickly as we can.
Okay, let's get in there, see where on this friggin' map we are going to be starting out. That's one kind of fun thing on Long War. You never quite know. You may recognize the map, but you never know where you're going to start. Let's kind of take a look.
Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
So we're in this is this corner over here. I see a meld inside the building right there, trying to tempt me in there. Come on in, come on in. We got luscious meld in here. Come on in. In this little old bookstore here. That has a lot of windows up here that can be seen through, but let's try getting up there. Where is my scout, and seeing if we have something going on inside the store. Can't quite get all the way up. Boy, it's really a mess. Fortunately, it's a light mission and it's a fairly large map, but it's really kind of ugly, especially if you get everybody activating right off the bat with this corner start. I much prefer starting off in this back alley it's not so exposed with the windows. But we're going to move forward, seeing as how it's a light mission, and start taking a peek this way, and hope it works out for us.
I'm on it, Commander. Alien object in sight.
Okay, we got the meld. We can see the meld. Thing is, we just don't know if they can see the meld from the other side of the room, too. But that's what we're going to be making our beeline for. And I think probably just to be safe on this first turn, we're probably not going to push it too much, getting everybody up there. I can get Mia Hamm into a position in case she needs to suppress. My other suppressor, that's you, Ruth, back here. We can get you to this cover over here. So my suppressors at least have some cover just in case. Then we'll start pushing some people forward. We're going to get Angela Merkel also forward in case we activate and she needs cover to take her 2 shots from. Everybody else is less dependent on cover, and we'll count on them to maneuver should we somehow activate coming up here.
Got it.
Let's just move them forward. Yes, we're going to be standing out in the open a little bit on this first turn with that itchy trigger tentacle going at us, but they'll be on Overwatch. And we should be okay.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay, let's just overwatch around. Just in case we got some wandering aliens coming into us, but it... And we got those thin men going. Here's some floaters. And they don't sound super close, but then I've been wrong with my ear before. I just have a habit of hearing things wrong or not quite right. So let's get right up to the door here, take a peek in. We should get the vision through the rest of the room just to see how we're looking.
That's affirmative.
Well, so we can't quite get the vision to the rest of the room. I think what we will do, that back corner is about the only spot we can't truly see very well. Let's get somebody up to another corner. Well, no, I think what we'll do is we'll get somebody up to this other corner, or full cover at least. Look through farther in on this window. There goes Zhang. Yeah, I'm getting a better sense now. Other than right here in the back far corner of the room, about the only place someone could be hiding out. But I'm starting to feel a little better about our odds now. So Rafael, Nadal, let's move you up. And we will get you moved up, Sandy Koufax.
That's affirmative.
And then what we're going to do... Well, there's actually... I don't think it's going to expire this turn. There's actually no reason to push in this turn. Let's just get people in some decent positions up here.
On the move.
To at least provide some cover for us. No, Angela Merkel, you can't quite make it to a decent position, so we'll put you out on that point corner. And Ruth will bring you right there,
Moving
provide
out.
some suppression cover if we need it.
Come get some.
I'll be watching.
Affirmative. Covering now.
We're gonna get a sound cue here. Sound a little bit like Sectoids too. Oh, and there's our floaters we heard. Okay, we're getting a couple hits. That's looks like I don't see anyone going down, so that's a couple hits on 2 different floaters. We got some more overwatch to come. 1 down.
Damn it. Enemy is still alive.
So it looks like 2 of the 3 floaters have
X-ray's got me
survived.
outflanked.
Well, I'm not gonna use my, and we have no overwatch to worry about, so both of the floaters that are left, so we spread around a lot of hits, only killed 1 of the floaters, but the rest are hurting. They are hurting. So I'm gonna bring Serena Williams over here to ensure that we
Moving to
get the
position.
meld. Yeah, and that back corner is clear.
In
Let's
hand,
just get
Commander.
that before we forget. You do have a shot on either one, Serena Williams, so you'll be able to, even if you don't hit them, provide some hollow targeting. This is a mission where we got some hollow targeters. Both Mia Hamm can provide the hollow targeting, and so can Serena Williams. So, in fact, what we may just do from this position, Mia Hamm, is I may give you the hollow targeting over here on this closest floater, since that's the only one you can see from your position. Let's just provide the hollow targeting, see if we can position everybody else to take advantage of it.
Damn it.
Didn't quite get the hit for yourself. Let's push up our medic over here, Rafael Nadal, see if he can get a hit out of this with that hollow targeting helping him out. It only gets him up to 51%, so I guess he's not one of my killing medics. I think Ruth along in one of our missions was one of my killing medics, her and Chelsea. But let's see, Rafael, if you can join the ranks of medics who can get it done with a gun. Yeah. Love it, love it. Starting to develop some medics we can count on. Now we just got that 1 floater left in the back. I'm able to get hollow targeting on that one with Serena Williams. It's a okay 57%. Coin flip, better than a coin flip. So let's just apply the hollow targeting. Either way, it's a worthwhile shot. And we missed. So now we're going to have to count on someone
Shot
else
failed to connect.
to deliver the final result. Can we get somebody in position to make that happen? We move Ruth here. That gives her the ability to be flanked if that floater moves up to that corner. So that's not necessarily the most ideal, but what she can do moving up here is perhaps lock down that floater with suppression.
Roger, tracking.
That might not be bad, and that might help keep her from getting flanked. So let's apply the suppression, lock down the floater just in case we can't get anybody else into the proper range. Angela Merkel, yeah, you're just not looking quite like you've got the range for us. Now that shouldn't be flanked because of the way that window is positioned, so that shouldn't be a flankable position unless he's able to move all the way in through here and get behind the counter over here. That would not be ideal. I guess with that in mind, just to protect Ruth up there who's doing the suppression, we'll get Angela Merkel in here with her wonderful Overwatch opportunist kind of perks. Covering fire and have her, oh, you do have a shot too though. Maybe it's just better to take a nice little 68% shot. Let's get it going, Angela. Let's see if you can end this initial threat. Yes. There we go.
Erledigt.
Team's clicking. Team is clicking early. Okay, we can't pop through that window, that's for sure. I'm kind of thinking I want to get inside the building with everybody then this way as we kind of spread out and make our way. I'm having a feeling what I'm thinking about doing is kind of going through this door in the back and heading out into the alley to breach this second half of the building from the alleyway. It's kind of how I'm going to maneuver around over there. So let's also get Sandy Koufax, our engineer, in. We'll dash him up to get him up near the front. Get some use out of his grenades this time. And it looks like we got him wandering into us all over the place today. Seeker and Thin Man pod. The Thin Man has pretty decent cover in the back. Hopefully we can take care of the Seeker up front, and then maybe, so much for our plan of going out into the alleyway, and maybe we can then lock him down to do some little run and gunning around the back side of that truck once we lock him down. That's always a possibility. Definitely not close enough to get the run and gun all in one turn. Let's worry about the Seeker first, because I can't do any of this if we don't get that Seeker knocked out. Let's try applying the hollow targeting first, and you don't quite have vision. Look at that. We got to get you up there, Hamm. Do you get vision from here? No. Where can I get you some vision from? I definitely don't want to take you out here, because then you're going to get flanked by that thin man. Maybe... No, maybe we won't move Angela Merkel farther forward, because her positions are also kind of covered too. Not good, not good. So I guess you won't be the one providing, Hamm, you won't be the one providing the hollow targeting. That's going to have to be Serena Williams' job to provide the hollow targeting on the Seeker over here. So let's get that applied right away. 82%, also a decent chance to hit too. Oh, a decent chance to hit, but you missed way. You were way off, girl. Oh my goodness. Do I want to push forward Sandy Koufax and get him into half cover with a thin man sitting out there? No, I don't think so. In fact, Ruth, do you have vision on the thin man? Unfortunately, even with your expanded magazines, you used up too much ammo, so you can't lock him down with suppression. I'm going to have to find a way to get, and I don't think that's going to be far enough by getting me a Hamm right here.
That's affirmative.
Nope, not far enough to get. So I won't be able to lock down that thin man with suppression. I'm going to have to come up with a different strategy on that one. Let's get you moved, Ruth, before you get flanked.
Copy that.
And if we don't kill the Seeker, you're still prone to getting flanked, so we definitely got to make that happen. Can we get ourselves an initial hit? 76%. We missed on an 80% shot. Can we hit on a 76% shot? Let's do it, Ruth.
Weapons empty. Can't engage.
Nice critical for 4. You almost did it on your own. Let's see, can we get Sandy Koufax doing it? We always have Angela Merkel available, and it's a 90-something% shot. Let's do it. Good job. Now we just got to figure out what and how we're going to deal with that thin man. And the first thing we're going to do is get ready for him pushing up and advancing on us, and that's going to be to reload Angela Merkel. We have some low percentage shots now. The only good thing is it would appear we're all in full cover, and when you're going up against a thin man, that's where you like to be, is in full cover. The bad news is I have some clumped up and grouped up individuals where we're going to be prone for a good old acid spit. Fortunately, in this group, one of us is a medic, so it won't hurt quite as bad. We're going to keep you on Overwatch, Hamm, just to help protect us against thin men pushing up. And I think we'll just go ahead. Nah, it's only 20. We're just going to keep you also on Overwatch, Rafael, Nadal. In fact, yeah, we'll keep you on Overwatch. Now, let's see, is there a way I can safely get my... Repeat, I said safely. Now he could move potentially over here to get a flank, so I don't think this position where Ruth was is as... I'm not as confident to take that right now. Not as confident to take that. But it would be nice to get you maneuvered, Zhang, so we could get a run and gun use out of you, or at least have that threat. But I'm just not seeing a good spot to put you. It isn't already taken over here. That's high cover. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have to... there's not even a blue move to really good half cover that I might like to even put you, and I'm not going to double move you into half cover without you being able to hunker. So we're just going to hold on to where we are. And Sandy, we'll just take that little old random 30% pot shot, that rookie kind of percentage that we had back back on our first mission. So yeah, 30% aren't very reliable, but we're going to go ahead and take this one. I think we got enough people on Overwatch that we can afford to just take this shot. And wasn't super hopeful that we might hit on it, but we had one to afford to try to get lucky. And he's retreating, but he did retreat into some Overwatch, and we got a hit. Awesome job. Our medics are coming through. I guess right at the moment I'm not feeling bad that we took along some medics. I'm hearing some pitter patter in my ear. So I think in this other building over here we have, could it be the sectoids I heard earlier? That sounded kind of like sectoid pitter patter on this flooring over here. So it looks like we have the ability to maybe push forward a little bit. I don't know that you can really step out and take a peek from this angle, Serena. I don't know if that's possible, but let's get you moved up to the blue move to the half cover. We don't get vision on the thin man. I think I'm going to take advantage of reloading you then at this point.
Let's rock.
Just don't have some reliable ways to move forward. We'll just kind of no, let me think. I'm thinking with him running back to wherever he's running back to, whoever else is back there, sure sounded like I heard pitter patter like they were in the building, on the flooring of a building. So there's a good chance on a light mission with 3 and then 2, that's 5. And there could be another pot of 2 and 2, I guess. So there could be someone in the building and someone back here where he ran to. So with that in mind, we're going to have to do some reloading here on some people anyway. Yeah, one is right there on Rafael Nadal. We'll get him reloaded. We're just going to dash Zhang up to the front in case that thin man decides to push forward. We're going to be in a much better position to hopefully jump out with some run and gun. Ruth, yeah, we're just going to have to take some time to reload so we're in better shape. I got a couple people I'll be able to keep on Overwatch. I guess it's just going to have to be right from this position. And Mia Hamm, it would be nice to get you moved forward a little bit, but we'll just do it this way. I guess in the back of my mind I'm thinking I'm going to start working out towards that alley after all. We'll get a little push forward from the thin man, or is he staying now? He's staying back. We do have the opportunity for another meld. I don't see it in this room, so there's a chance it could be farther back in this alley if we get moving. Maybe we'll have a shot for it. So let's try getting up to the door. Mia Hamm, you can provide the coverage once we get it open. Angela Merkel, let's dash you over to cover the other side of the door and get some people ready to burst through that door. We'll kind of keep someone over here, kind of protect the backside. Yeah, we'll put you on Overwatch, and then Serena, we'll kind of get you moving over this way also to help run out that door.
Roger, Dodger.
And we're ready. And Ruth, yeah, we're just going to start flipping everybody over to the alley. That is our new priority, with Zhang covering the rear till we get over here. Yeah, you're not fully charged on your weapon and reloaded, but I want you up near the front with your grenades. So I'm gonna reload this turn with you, Mia Hamm. We'll just overwatch anybody else who doesn't need a reload. Oh, Rafael Nadal, I forgot about you too. Let's open the door and get you to run over and join everybody else in the party over here. There we go. Overwatch here, Zhang, just in case that Thin Man decides to get frisky. That could be, that's either the sectoids I haven't been here. Oh, there's, oh my goodness. Hope that was a double move. Oh my goodness. Look at that. He's about as surprised as we are that you were in that spot. Look at him peeking around. It's like, oh no. What have I done? Well, let me show you what you've done. Take care of it, Zhang.
No longer a threat.
There we go. Now it's time to get out into the alley, and let's open the door, see if we have any surprises out in the alley. Not early on do we see sign of any kind of meld canister. We heard movement of it, so it's either inside behind the bar or it's just back here out of sight in the alley. Mia Hamm, we're going to bring you. You can make it this far, and we're going to test out the alley. You're still in cover if we need to see
On my way.
about suppressing. I don't see, oh, the meld, there's the meld container way in the back in the building. So we're going to push forward up the alley and see if we can't. We'll kind of get ourselves lined up at the door. We can always do a double door breach. That's a possibility. I kind of am nervous about doing a double move. Serena, we're going to bring you up here in a blue move and see if you can see farther up the alley. Not really.
Got it.
Ruth will put you on the other side of this door for the moment. And I think what we'll do is dash everybody up. We're not quite going to be able to be ready to breach next turn. Unless I dare on the yellow move, dare an activation right here, but I think I'll play it safe and hope we have enough time to get up there
Roger, Dodger.
to have a chance at the meld.
Oh, yeah,
Rafael,
yeah, yeah.
Nadal will bring you out here. Okay,
Venid aquí.
Overwatch, aye aye.
we're going to overwatch who remains out here.
Affirmative. Covering now.
See if anybody comes wandering up the alley, otherwise we're going to get ready for a double door breach. And with that in mind, we'll be able to bring very rapidly Zhang out here to help us when we get to that
Already
breaching
there.
stage. He's probably going to have to because everybody else is setting up on the front door. He's probably going to need to... yeah, we'll just bring you up here, Serena, just so it's on a blue move in case we
On
need to
my way.
retreat. Okay, and the alley's clear, so we don't need to retreat. We can push everybody else up to the door, even though it's a yellow move, and get ready to
10-4.
push on through and bust on through next turn. Hopefully have a shot at getting that meld.
A toda leche.
I'm thinking Mia Hamm. It'd be nice to get you pretty far up there, wouldn't it? Let's do
Location
that too.
confirmed.
We got our team for the back door. I want 4 of you up towards the front door because that's where the meld is. We'll overwatch and get ready for it. Next
Roger.
turn.
I've got eyes on.
Breach, time to go.
Roger that. Scanning.
Okay, so this front door is where the activity seems to be from what we're hearing. And my guess is when we open that door, it's going to be some sectoids.
X-rays gesichtet.
There we are, 2 of them. Surprise, surprise, surprise. So let's work on seeing what we can do with these sectoids. We have 2 decent shots at 68%. That's what we're going to take with Angela Merkel. Let's go, Mutti. Let's take care of the problem here. Way to take care of it. We have run and gun available against the guy in the back. I believe that would be Zhang being able to take care of that if we want to do it that way. And I'm kind of getting the feeling that we can. So let's just run and gun him out. Boom. And surprise, this little old alien back here.
I'm ready
This
to move.
5 health alien, the sectoid. And take care of the matter right there. And there.
This one is...
All mission objectives
That
complete.
is it. So that means we picked up that final meld. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I spent some meld buying some things a little bit, so I feel glad that we've regained our meld that we needed. So we got through that mission just fine. Nice quick mission after a semi-long Exalt mission the prior episode here.
I'm glad to see our troops.
And some
taking
promotions
control of the area.
too. That's awesome.
I guess I shouldn't have expected any mercy.
Serena Williams, we'll see about some of these computer-generated nicknames, and we're going to see if we have some better nicknames out there that y'all have used or have used in reality. A little wiki searching, a little Googling, and we'll find you guys the right nicknames. So 4 promotions out of that. That's cool. We had some low-level guys needing some promotions, and we got it for them. So I'm excited about that, working some of these lower level guys up, because we need to keep them, have them keep pace a little bit. And that's good, 32 meld. That's making me feel real good. So Operation Twisted Stallion was a success.
Remember, we will be watching.
And let's take one quick peek at that hangar. Okay, we're hours away. I mean hours away from finally getting some aircraft back. I'm gonna feel a heck of a lot better once we get 3 more back within hours. Less than a day on all of those 3. So let's cross our fingers. Now that I've just said that, I hope I haven't jinxed it to where we will get an immediate aircraft in the air when we still only have 1 available interceptor. We got beam lasers coming on board in 1 day also, so we got a lot happening in 1 day. 24 hours, oh what a difference it can make. Can we make it that far? Alright, looks like we will. We should have our ships back when we look next, or at least close to it, so we're going to be able to manufacture some advanced, like the laser sniper rifle, the laser cannon, we can start outfitting our aircraft too. Isn't that going to be wonderful? So the scatter laser for our running gunners, our assaults, that's nice to have that finally available to build. Enhanced lasers, a new foundry project is available. Heavy lasers, laser strike rifles, laser sniper rifles, and there we go. Shivs, once we get the alloy shiv available, we'll have a super heavy laser. And the laser cannons, there we go on our aircraft. We can start looking at building those. Now the problem is, I don't think we have the cash to go running out and building these right away. So we're going to have to work on coming up with some cash to get these built. And we need to come up with a new... Well, body armor I'm thinking is a good idea, but I want to get that fighter research, because we got the little scout research and oh what a difference it made there, but I'd like to get that tougher fighter researched also so we can have an easier time with the fighter. We still do run into a lot of fighters, so let's begin that. It's going to be a fast little 3-day
I appreciate your
affair.
efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
And I noticed we must not have enough sectoid corpses, so I'm going to have to hang on to some more of the sectoid corpses, because otherwise we can't even do the autopsy, it looked like, in the research. Was that the sectoid autopsy? Yeah, we can't even conduct the sectoid autopsy because we need 10 corpses, so we're going to have to hold off on trading for scientists. I forgot that we did need to save at least 10 for this, so next time I get some sectoids in, we're going to use 10 as the new 0 until we've done the autopsy. All right, where are we at? 100 credits. That's going to allow me build something. What is the something that I want to build? Let me take a quick peek at the hangar. Now 10 hours, 8 hours, and 2 hours. So hopefully we'll make it to where we need to be soon. Let's get into engineering. We have 100 credits to build some kind of laser. Do we want the... I'm kind of thinking, what do we have to work on? Okay, the laser cannon I need are 151 each, so that, oof, that is pricey. So I think in the short term, we're going to look at, let's look at either the scatter laser, which is 47. What is the laser sniper rifle? 47. Guess what? We're building one of each. We can just squeak those out with the money that we have. Not the shatter ray, the scatter laser. There we go. Let's manufacture one of those. And laser sniper rifle. There's one of those. See how quick and easy it is to spend money in this game? That's why we always have 0 credits on hand usually. When we have cash in the back pocket, it doesn't last there long. Okay, and the repair bay, how's it coming along in there? How many more days we got left on our repair over here? 3. So we're close to having one more laser rifle too. That'll be nice. That will be nice. Let's get out there and see if we can last another few more hours before we get an air game hit coming up. 1 back, 2 back, and the arc thrower. Now that'll change the attempts or some of the focus on our missions coming up, where we're gonna start working on some captures now. So that's gonna change the flavor on some of these missions when I take along the arc thrower, and see if we can gain a leg up by capturing some aliens too, and that all-important alien grenade that would be lovely to get. So let's scan some more, see if the aircraft, or if we have to activate any interceptors. It's time for some UFOs to start showing up. We got analysis of our fighter done in 2 days. That'll be a big help also. Even though we don't have the lasers for our interceptors yet, that fighter analysis will help until we get there. Heavy reports over Brazil again. No, I'm not trading any laser rifles. In fact, heavy reports over Brazil, it's May 29th. Does that mean we aren't going to make it after all? Oh my goodness. We just can't have any, we can't afford any more activity over Brazil, or we're going to lose them at the end of the month in spite of our knocking out that cell over there. And I'm trying to think, I'm going to have to look back because I'm going to have to scan at some point. And I don't even have sufficient cash to scan, but soon, at least as soon as we get to the end of the month, I think it's been how many days? 5. It's going to be right about time to start scanning again for a new Exalt cell. I'm trying to remember exactly. It was around the 29th. I think it was around the 25th. So yeah, right after the first of the month, around the 2nd or 3rd. Usually it's around 7-ish days. I'm thinking I want to scan, because if you don't scan soon enough, you know, if you wait too long, all of a sudden the Exalt cell will show up and do some damage on you, like the hurt it did on my research speed the first time the Exalt made an appearance. So you don't want that to happen, but if you scan too quickly or too frequently, you can waste some money on that scan looking for a cell that you're not going to find if you do it too early. So it's a fine balance between those two and timing out the Exalt scan. So let's see if this is going to take us to the end of the month, or if we're going to have something pop up before then. Okay, we are now ready to start taking on the fighters with a little better information there. Let's assign some new research after that. We'll recover more alloys, and we have better targeting to hit the weak points on the fighters now, so that's good. I'm thinking it's time to look at some improved body armor. Even though we haven't been taking too many hits, pretty soon the alien strength and their ability to hit and do damage on us is going to start picking up, and I think it's time to work on some body armor to help combat that. So I think that's going to be where we push forward next.
We've assembled everything we need to capture and house an alien for interrogation, Commander. The rest is up to our forces on the ground.
Well, if we can find ourselves a mission, we're going to make an attempt at that for you, Valen. But first, we need a mission. We need a mission, so let's get out there and find something. We're either gonna, it looks like though we're probably going to hit the end of the month first, which is fine. We'll just figure out some ways to spend some money is what we'll do with the income we're about to get. Weapon fragments. I'm hesitant to sell weapon fragments right now with a lot of weapons that we have to build, so I'm going to skip that right now until we get some stuff spent. 2 more turns for the council report, and we're going to be wanting to hopefully start outfitting our interceptors with some laser weapons. That would be ideal in my mind. So let's get to the end of the month here.
Incoming transmission.
Okay.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM
Of course,
project
4
thus
UFOs
far,
escaped.
Commander.
Yeah, our game
Your
hurt, and we
recent
let a lot
results
get
were
away.
beyond our expectations.
So
And that is not a statement this council makes
Very
lightly.
good. So Brazil did stick around, so they didn't lose it this month. That means they're going to have to waste some time this month going after Brazil, and you know they will. So we're probably going to lose Brazil and South America this coming month, but we managed to just barely hang on to it for this month, so I'll take that. I'm happy. Let them waste their time in Brazil and keep everybody else just calm and don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about anybody else but Brazil, you aliens.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Okay, I think we're gonna back out of here. So after expenses, we picked up another 360, which is only enough
The
if
new
we get back
engineers
in
arrived
here.
this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Yeah. So we're not really going to do anything on our facilities. We got a couple things building there. The lab almost complete. But we are, and I'm thinking we are, going to get over here and build 2 of our laser cannons for the aircraft, and at least get 2 on board and active this month. So let's go in there. I'm going to build 1 at a time in case I am forced to circumstances to get the money back. I don't have to cancel both. But I tend to order 1 at a time just in case we have to turn around. And right now we still only have a regular shiv, not an alloy shiv available. So I'm going to pass on building a shiv until we get up to the alloy shiv. Let's see. That should do it now, and we should. Yeah, we still don't have the experience to build increase our squad size. And the hangar's looking a little better. Oh, the hangar's looking awesome. Look at that. Then it's just a matter of, we'll probably switch out a couple of the avalanche interceptors, switch them out to laser weapons, and go from there here. So there's a glimmer of hope. After such dire times with the air games, there's a glimmer of hope that things are going to start improving and picking up for our air game. Let's get back out there and see what our first mission of the month is going to be here in June. Hang on just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's get out there and take a look. How quickly are we going to come up with an abduction, or how quickly are we going to run into some UFOs? All right, our first lab is online. We will take an increase in research speed. We will take it.
Laboratory online.
I'm not going to look at assigning any new construction now. Now we'll just carry on. So we got more people coming back. Let me just check one thing in here. We have 58. Is there something else I need to build in here? I'm gonna squeeze in, I can squeeze in one more. I want one more laser rifle to give me 5 total for when I get 8. Yeah, I'm thinking ideally I do want one more laser rifle, and I'm going to go ahead and pick that up now and call it a day there. And let's get back out there scanning. I thought I realized I forgot I didn't quite spend all the money I wanted to, but I probably shouldn't have. Maybe I need to cancel that because we're at June 2nd. I think I need to go right back in. Let's cancel that build. 12-day laser rifle. Let's cancel that. I want to cancel. and let's delete the order. So I couldn't do it from that screen. I had to back out one more. Now I can delete the order. So let's delete that order. Let's go in and take a look at Exalt. In covert operations, we have a $50 intel scan. I think it's been enough days to make a scan worthwhile now. So let's conduct a scan and see if we can find another.
Intel scan
Yes.
complete.
In fact, we found
Positive
two,
ID on
Australia
Exalt cell
and
locations.
Mexico. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a peek over in Mexico next. And we are going to put out a covert operation
receiving you.
over in
We'll
Mexico.
monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
Now let's see if we can get last time, and she did really well. It was Odelia who went out, and so I'm thinking, why mess with a good thing? And Dylan Boomer Crusher is my other guy to send out on these missions, but Odelia has that one extra speed, and boy, did that make a difference. So we're going to use Odelia one more time on this next mission, so let's activate her. We're going to get a promotion with Odelia. So if we hang on, we're going to take a look at what that will be for us. Oh, and we know right away our next promotion here for her is Ranger, to help increase the use of her sidearm. So Ranger is the next perk we take on an op
Nothing
assault.
to report at the moment. Boards are clear.
Now let's get her outfitted properly. We got ceramic plating on there. But what I'm going to have to do is, we apparently don't have, how can I make items available? So from this op screen, apparently I can't make items available. Well, that's just stinky. Yeah, we're going to have to go back and see if we can do it on another screen, because I don't want to take them without a laser pistol. So is there a way we can do it in here? View our soldiers in here, figure out who did I last have a laser pistol on that prior mission, so I can take it off of them and give it to someone else. Who would have had it? One of my assaults. So perhaps Zhang had one. Yes, he does. So let's change his loadout. And now if we go back into our covert operations, what a pain to have to do that. So what a pain that we didn't have on that covert screen to make all items available. But now I should have it ready. So we're going into Mexico, covert operation. Let's get not Amanda as the one we're taking, but let's come down here to, it's Odelia that we're going to be taking out. And now with the loadout, we should be able, there's the laser pistol we wanted, and I think everything else will keep the same. And we'll work on your nickname, Odelia, next time. I'm not going to change it from here because I'm not quite sure what I want to make your
We've
nickname,
been
but it
picking up
won't
some
be
odd transmissions
Pitbull.
lately. Some nut calling himself Commander Straker has been all over the news ranting about shadow operatives.
All right, that's enough talk about Commander Straker. Let's send Odelia out on the mission, see if we can be as successful this time as we did last time.
Mexico.
So operative already engaged. So I've never had thought about that. When I see two pop up, if I could manage to go on both, but apparently I can't. So my operative's already engaged. I couldn't send out a second one like Dylan if I wanted to. Okay, let's scan for some activity.
Contact detected.
There we go. We have a small scout. It is low, so I think it's time to scramble some interceptors and see if we can shoot ourselves down a scout. None of our avalanche missiles have... all the kills are from the Stingrays. So let's see if we can get a kill with an avalanche missile on one of these. And let's hope it doesn't take 4 to do it. Dragon Liao, you're the first up to bat. Shoot us down, a small scout. Come on, get moving. Get moving.
We're in pursuit.
You hit two though. Come on, get us another hit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ah, no survivors though. But we shot down. I finally have another aircraft that has a kill. That was important. So we got some more funds out of that by shooting it down. We don't get a mission. We don't get experience. But let's see how much we got. 100 available. So 2 possibilities. I probably got enough going as far as what I'm building. I do want one more laser rifle though. So let's go back in and get that one final laser rifle, and maybe at the same time we start excavating here to get ready for a potential new satellite uplink at some point. And I'm going to go back out and buy that one laser rifle I canceled. Now we got it going, and I probably wouldn't mind one more laser pistol. Let's get one more of those going. There we go. That's good for now.
Contact detected.
Now we have high, a small fighter going up high against our satellites. More than likely when you see the fighters up high, it's usually the satellites. So let's scramble some interceptors right now until we get our lasers. I'm probably, being that it's a fighter, I'm going to go right off the bat with our stingrays and give Midas, see if you have the Midas touch right now, see if you can bring it down. We have enhanced targeting with that research we've just done. So the odds are much more in your favor this time. Hits on us, but we got 2 hits on it.
Lost.
Ooh. We got close, we got close. Let's send out one more. Let's go with the Stingray again. See if we can't bring this fighter down. Come on, get him before he leaves.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Come on, one more hit might be enough. Not quite. One more hit. There we go. And we have alien crew moving at the crash site. So good. We actually got an interceptor bringing down an enemy fighter and didn't get any damage. How's that for something new and exciting? Oh boy, so let's head out to that crash site, send the Sky Ranger, and we're going to have a team to send out on a mission, a downed fighter for our next episode. So I want to thank y'all for hanging in there on this mission. I always appreciate y'all watching and getting through an episode with me. Give me any tips or ideas you have. I would love to hear from you. I always enjoy hearing from anybody that makes me some comments. Zigzag Zog signing off from Western Kentucky. Thanks once again.
Versus